everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I have 6 projects for you using school supplies and making them into farmhouse home decor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a lot of fun to do and really made me think outside of the box. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Please make sure you subscribe before you leave, and if you want to see more videos, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Now let's just go ahead and let's get started on these projects. So for the first project, I'm going to use this plastic crayon box, and I'm going to use this decorative napkin and also some Mod Podge. And I'm going to start by removing the stickers on the plastic box, and they remove very well. And then I am going to take apart the napkin here. You're going to see there is 3 layers to this because I'm wanting to kind of decoupage the napkin onto the plastic crayon box. I want the napkin to be as thin as it is possible. If it's too bulky, it's not going to work right and you're just going to have a mess on your hands. So this napkin was just something I had laying around, so I did not get it at the Dollar Tree, but you can find, napkins like this anywhere. I just kind of wanted to also make sure that my design was pretty on the front, so you'll see that I just kind of moved this napkin around until I found the design that I wanted. You are going to need to do a thin layer of Mod Podge. I started with just the front of the box and laid my napkin on it, kind of smoothed it with my fingers. Be very careful when you're doing this. It can tear very easily. On the back side, I did end up tearing it a little bit, but you'll never see it. But my tip is don't use too much of the Mod Podge. Take your time and just do real thin layers, and then just be real gentle with your napkin. So you guys will see here, I'm just working this around any way I can, putting Mod Podge where I need it, and then just folding my layers over. For the top of the box, I just used the leftover piece of the napkin. I did the exact same thing. It was a little bit trickier because it's a very odd shape. So again, just work in small sections maybe. Don't be afraid to trim your napkin where you need it. Always trim a little bit extra, and then you can trim down more if you need to. But it worked really well just doing section at a time and then just kind of folding it over and Mod Podging. Now, again, in the back, you're going to need to kind of layer it over unless you cut it to where it's a perfect line. I just layered mine together and it was fine. I folded the top and the bottom just like I would the end of like a gift wrap box or something. Just kind of folded it over there and it worked just fine. Once I got done with this, it dried pretty quickly. You can see there, everything is covered. I did not worry about covering the inside though, because I'm going to be putting flowers in here, so you're not even going to see it. I just found these pink flowers at the Dollar Tree and I thought it matched my napkin very well, so I cut these down to fit perfectly inside, just enough to kind of cover the top. This would be something I would sit on my desk at work just to have a little bit of color. You could also do this as a little teacher gift too. So this was just a really fun project. I've never really done that before with the decoupage, so I did learn a lot. But on to the next project. I have a pencil holder here. I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint in the cashew color, some burlap ribbon, and then also the ribbon from the Dollar Tree that's kind of got that farmhouse feel to it. And I am going to paint 2 solid coats of the cashew color onto my pencil holder here. You do want it to cover up all the green, So just make sure you do 2 coats. Once you're done painting the 2 coats onto the pencil holder, I just took my burlap ribbon and hot glued that right onto the middle. I also used the this kind of farmhouse style lace ribbon, I guess is what you call it, from the Dollar Tree, and just glued that right down to the middle. I just thought this color combination was really pretty, and then I just decided to add in some fall flowers that I had. I've used a bunch of fall flowers this year already, so I just had these extra. And this again is something maybe I would put on my desk at work just to kind of decorate for fall. You could put this just anywhere really, and you could use any type of flowers and do any colors, paint, ribbon, whatever, but just a very simple project. Now for this one, I'm going to take 4 magnets, my scrapbook paper that looks like burlap, and then I just cut out some words here for the things that I wanted on my magnets. So I just did that in Microsoft Word and cut those out. To remove the little sticker design that's already on the magnets, they come off super easy. So I just kind of got my fingernail under there and then just started pulling it up. And then I used that little square as a template with my scrapbook paper here. And that way I had the perfect size to go right back in the middle. So once I cut those out, I'm going to hot glue those right into the center, and you can see how cute that's gonna look already, that burlap with the black background. I used just a small amount of hot glue. There was still pretty good amount of stickiness from where the other stickers were on there. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Mod Podge and Mod Podge my words onto the center of the magnets. But other than that, you guys, this project was so easy. Great upgrade from those school magnets. And you really could do a layer of Mod Podge over the top if you were worried about maybe like water getting onto them, or, you know, just fingers touching, whatever. So I might actually go back and do that on the one for my dishwasher. Now for this project, I'm going to take this beautiful clipboard that says Smile Every Day, along with some ribbon and some flowers. Now the ribbon I did not get at Dollar Tree, but I'm gonna remove the black little plastic parts that's on the clippy thing here. I don't need that on there, and I'm just gonna toss those. I'm going to take the ribbon and cover up the clip part of the board here. So I just kind of played with it. I decided to cover the whole metal part. So I'm just going to hot glue my ribbon onto that and then make a bow, well, sort of a bow, I should say. I wanted to be able to put the flowers in the middle, so I kind of made like a real open bow here. And really on this project, you just got to play with it if you decide to do this, and really you can make it your own. However, I decided to take all the little plastic pieces off of the flowers, and I just rearranged them and kind of got them to where I wanted, and then just hot glued it in the middle. I do end up cutting the tails of my ribbon better, so if you guys see this and you're like, girl, what did you do? I promise I did go back and cut the tails of my bow here. But this was a very simple project. A great way to use these clipboards that are already just have so much design and they're so pretty. For this one, I'm going to use this plain brown clipboard, and I'm going to remove the sticker there, and I'm going to take my chalkboard paint that I got at Walmart, and I'm going to do 2 good coats of the chalkboard paint onto the clipboard. And this chalkboard paint, if you guys have never worked with it, it just goes on so smoothly. It's just wonderful to work with, and I've been dying to use it for another project, so I was so glad I got to do this one. But again, I did 2 coats of that, let them dry really well in between. I did go back and take a little angled brush here and got right up around the metal clip part, just so I didn't see any of the brown. Now I decided to take a popsicle stick here, and I'm going to paint it with my Waverly chalk paint in white. And I'm going to hot glue that over the clip part. I still want this to be functional, so I'm just going to hot glue it right to the top, and then take my little stickers here from the Dollar Tree and just spell out notes. And that is it for this project. It's super simple. You can use any kind of chalk for it, make any kind of notes, hang it wherever you want, but a very simple and easy project. For this last project, I'm also going to use a clipboard. I'm going to use this, I guess it's like border that teachers would use. I'm going to use some chalk paint, and I am going to be cutting up, I'm going to just call it border here because I really don't know what else to call it. I want to cut the little polka dot design off, at least on one side off all of them. This is what I want it to look like. And I'm going to make this look like faux shiplap. So just kind of work with me here. It's going to make sense, I promise. So I just kind of wanted to line up the lines that are already on this border. And for the top of your piece here, you are going to need to cut off both sides of the polka dot border that's on there. Because you don't want to try to paint over that. You'll never cover up that polka dot stuff. It's just too dark. So on the very first piece, the very top piece, I'm going to cut off both ends of the border, and then I'm going to kind of lay them back on top of each other here. I was laying the red line on top of the blue line. So here I'm going to show you a close-up. The piece that's on top has got the red line on it, the piece on bottom the blue, and I just line them up. So hopefully you guys can kind of see what my madness is here. And I'm holding this up to the light so I could really get a good view and make sure I was lining it up correctly. But basically you want this to look like faux shiplap, so you want them to be the same size, and those lines that are on there really make that easy to do. So I am going to just use some Scotch tape, put that on the back, tape these together, and then I do that for the remaining pieces. So this is what it looks like underneath, and that's what it's going to look like on top. So you're going to do that for however many you need to cover your board. I think I used either like 6 or 8 or 7, something to cover it. I just decided to go ahead and cut it down to the size of my clipboard. So I just measured that out and cut it down. I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint in the color white. I end up doing 3 coats of the paint on the faux shiplap here to cover up the lines. And in the end, I'm going to kind of make this look distressed anyway with the elephant color from the Waverly chalk paint, which is like a dark gray. So I mean, if you don't cover up all the lines, it's not that big of a deal. But I just was wanting another way to maybe create that faux shiplap look. And I really like how this turned out. It gave it a little bit of dimension too, being that these were kind of layered on top of each other. So I liked that. But just took a really old brush here and kind of dry brushed that gray on. I decided to make this one a fall theme, so I took some window clings that I had with the pumpkins and used a little bit of Mod Podge on the back and then just laid out my design. This worked really well. I've never done that before, but those window clings came in real handy. I decided to make this one say Farm Fresh Pumpkins. So I just used my ruler there and used these stickers from the Dollar Tree. Again, I just love these stickers. I work from the middle of the word out on each side to try to keep it as even as possible. You guys, I am terrible at this, and I didn't realize how bad I was until I tried to do these projects. But it is hard to line stuff up. So my advice would be, start with the middle letter of the word and work your way onto each side and just kind of try to evenly space it out. If you're not real sure about your placement, just barely put the sticker down kind of where you want it. That way, if you have to move it, you can easily pick it up and move it over a little bit. so don't press it down all the way the first time. I decided to add a little bit more to this. Now I will tell you guys, I was filming this during our little hurricane scare and our power had already flickered once. So I was getting to the point where I was worried about my power. So I did not do any more to this, but I really wish I would have, and I might go back and add some more to it. But I hot glued this just directly onto the back side of the clipboard. And I'm just gonna hang it. So I know this was a lot to take in, you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Really simple. These projects were just really simple and easy to do. Anyone can do them. If you haven't subscribed, again, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.